What does courtesy and respect look like between men? I'm gonna start with you, Viz. I see you over there with that cloud over your head.
I would have to say honorable.
Courtesy and respect. Respect is earned, not given. Courtesy is a common practice. If you're raised well, that you exhibit through your actions. What does courtesy and respect look like between men? If you respect somebody, you show them the courtesy of being able to listen, being able to discern, bring more positives than negatives to the table. Try to work progressively together. I keep it short and sweet.
All right, what about you, Sweeney?
Come back to me on that one.
Copy that, Trev.
So, respect is something that you should offer to everyone, right? Respecting another man is just appreciating boundaries for one. We us as men, we should understand each other's boundaries, right? And you have to respect it. Respect for a man's lifestyle, right? Respect comes in a lot of forms. So let's just say I know that maybe you don't operate the same way that I do. I respect it. Like I might be one of these guys that run out here in the street or whatever, but I respect the fact that that's not your flow, and I would never try to persuade you to do that just because it's something that I do. Courtesy is it's just offering that I guess you could say patience would fall under that. Um yeah, and just understanding how to treat people. So it's kind of in line with respect, but it's just and I think if you have the ability to understand perspective, it would help you with both of those attributes. Just trying to understand where a person is coming from and how they would want to be treated. So if you understand perspective, then it'll be a lot easier for you to offer courtesy and definitely respect somebody.
Damn, you why I gotta get the one word question and shit.
Well, this is the soft opening right now. Go ahead, Darwin. What does courtesy and respect look like between?
I'll let Viz add because he kind of felt like Duke on that.
I'm just fucking around. Go ahead, Darwin.
Well, I would say respect is, I wouldn't say you earn it. I would say, I think everybody gives everybody a baseline of respect, and I think it's more of you keep the respect. Respect is something you can lose. I think everybody is granted some type of grace or some type of baseline of respect, and it's up to you on how you behave and how you conduct yourself and what you stand on will get that retention the next time you cross paths with the same person, or if you're going to be affiliated with a specific person. What it look like between men? I would say respecting what they stand for, respecting them as a person, even respecting their perspective, even though y'all might disagree. You know, we got to understand we all come from different walks of life, so we're going to have different ideologies and different backgrounds, and just having the respect for it and understanding takes us a long way, you know, when we're trying to understand each other. Courtesy is just being polite, you know what I'm saying? You know, having consideration for other people, you know, just not being an asshole, you know, knowing that you're not the only one that exists. You know, there's other people around you that have feelings too. So even if you don't want to do something or you feel like you want to do something out the way, just having a courtesy for the next man and be like, okay, just weighing the pros and cons of how it's going to affect other people. I think it's a good case for courtesy. So like if I do something, and I know that Sweeney can be affected by that, or it's going to cause some issues, it's up to me to give him a foreknowledge or a head up notice. Like, look, I'm about to go and do this shit, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I don't like it at work. I'm going to file a complaint. And the boss probably going to send our ass home. And I know you're trying to get that extra 60 hours this week. I'm letting you know ahead of time what you're about to be dealing with. I think that's a courtesy move. Like, I'm letting you know, and this is how I'm going to move so you can prepare yourself. That's courtesy to me. Now yield.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Shannon.
Mic check. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Who?
What does courtesy and respect look like between men? Sweeney, do you know the difference between the words sympathy and empathy?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
If I can put it simply, empathy is putting yourself in their shoes and seeing it through. Now I'm just spitballing here. I don't know the direct definition, but it's kind of like putting yourself in those shoes, where sympathy is more like you can feel for them, but you don't necessarily put yourself in their shoes to feel exactly how they will feel.
No, that's good. That's you said it right. So sympathy is when, you know, I feel sorry for somebody. I understand. I can imagine what you're going through. I haven't gone through it myself. I can't really, sympathy is what men feel for women when we know, like, maybe a woman is pregnant and she's, maybe morning sickness, or she's throwing up and you feel sad for her. You want her to feel better, but, you can't really explain it. You don't know what cramps feel like. So we have sympathy for women. But empathy is something that you understand. See, probably all of us has been kicked in the balls before. That if you see a brother get his balls kicked, you have empathy for him because you'd be like, God damn, I know what that feels like. You see, understanding what one goes through is where, as far as I'm concerned, between men, where courtesy and respect lies. It's because I know the shit that Kenny deals with on a daily basis as a man. I may not know it exactly in New York, but I know it. We have a baseline understanding. I know what Darwin deals with as a man. I get Viz and Marcus. I understand you brothers as men, what you guys deal with when it comes to jobs, when it comes to family, when it comes to taking care of people, when it comes to women and relationships. We have empathy amongst each other, and as a result, that's where the courtesy and respect lies. That's the baseline that I have. And so the way it looks to me between men is because we have empathy and you guys understand the kind of shit that I go through, or I understand the kind of shit that you guys go through. I have a baseline courtesy and respect for all men. Now, of course, you can lose that because you may be a fuckboy, or you may be an asshole, or you may be a bitch ass nigga, or you may be somebody that I can't stand, but that's where you kind of decline. It's like you guys saying there's a base. You guys always had that teacher that said everybody starts class with an A. Day one, everybody has an A, and it's up to you to keep it. And if you don't do your homework, you don't take the test right, you do that, then that's when your A starts to drop. It's the same thing with men. We all have a baseline courtesy and respect of each other once we first meet. And then after we open our mouths, it's like, he's talking crazy. Oh, he's super emotional. Oh, he treats women like that. Or that's what he thinks. Oh, then that's where it starts to drop. Or somebody says something amazing, makes you think. You say, damn, I didn't think of it like that. That's where the respect starts to increase. And that's why I say respect is always commanded. So courtesy and respect between men, for me, it looks like how I feel about myself, because I believe that all you brothers, at some degree, can understand the shit that I go through as a man, as a black man out here in Los Angeles, even though you guys aren't me and you aren't in Los Angeles, and vice versa.